everyone, I'm Jocelyn. Welcome. It's time for my Flash Reaction and Review show. So the title of tonight's episode is called The Death of Vibe. I don't think we're gonna lose Cisco. He may lose his powers because didn't he get cut on the hand, but I don't think we're gonna lose him. He's too integral to the cast. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, that's so cool. Flash Museum 2032.
As a kid, there was a part of the Flash Museum that always scared me. I guess it's normal for children to be afraid of monsters. But this monster was different. No one knows where he came from, how he got his powers, who he is. All that's known is his alias, and the last sound his victims hear. But that's not what makes him scary. What makes him scary is you never catch him.
We never catch him.
Supergirl, the Legends, even the League tried, but no one was successful.
Probably because he can dampen everybody's powers with that magic friggin' dagger.
Not all superheroes are metahumans, though. What about
Green Arrow? Yeah, he tried to once, but...
So we're dealing with a metahuman Jack the Ripper. Amazing.
What else do you know about him? Just stay. He's early.
What do you mean he's early?
In my history, Cicada's first victim was a metahuman named Floyd Belkin. And he never killed Gridlock or Block. They're completely different victims.
Because the timeline changed.
Yeah, and now they're both dead. Because of me.
Okay, there's no telling the ripple effect of this change or what kind of future Nora's gonna return to. We gotta catch this guy fast. You mean catch the guy that future us can't catch?
Your plan is to contact Sherloque Wells? Yes, that's my plan. I know in the future you guys never bring in a Wells to help you catch Cicada, so if you want a different result this time...
Gotta try something new.
I'm sorry, I'm being harsh.
Yes.
Go ahead, call him. See if you don't get a steaming pile of side-eye.
Okay.
No!
Yeah. The Flash.
Wait for it.
I love the Flash.
Come on.
Oh, you Mary Ellen, yeah, with the zoom, and defy the physics laws and gravity, always with some Flash, child of the Flash. What you see, you have your father's moral fiber, yeah, and your mother's smarts. Classic beauty.
Oh my god, stop.
You know what? No, don't thank him. Don't fall for this ruse. Clearly this guy is putting on an act. He's a charlatan.
But you hurt me, huh? You stabbed me in the back. This guy who minded Cisco.
You know who I am.
Hey, don't be rude, all right? Look, I'm sorry. We need your help catching up the metahuman serial killer.
Yeah, I have heard of this Cicada. I've got a message already from Kind Flash. Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied, unable to assist you at this time.
You can't?
No, but I have done one better and called someone who can. This man is a legend. This man is the greatest detective in all the multiverse. So I've attached his coordinates if you want to look at them.
Okay.
Yeah, do you see it?
Got him.
Good.
Cisco?
Cisco, what? You want me to breach him here?
Yeah.
Hello? I just got Benny Hanna. Hurts a little bit. Why don't we just breach him here the old-fashioned way?
Hey, man, thank you for this. This is great.
Privilege und an honor to help the Flash, ja, und Kind Flash und Iris Flash, ja. Bye, Kind Flash.
Bye, Wells.
Nice guy. What are you talking about, man? He's awesome.
It's not... You know what? Let's just turn on the extrapolator
Cisco,
and
you're
get
gonna-
this master detective out here.
It's hilarious. Ah! That's my guy right there, Tom. Bring it on in.
I imagined your Earth would be colder. Harrison, Sherloque Wells, at your service. I'm here to get your killer.
I'm loving this episode already. Why? Okay, several things. I love the fact that we got to see the Flash Museum. Yes, 2032, correct? Isn't that what we read? 2032? So cool, so cool. I mean, I saw some of the artifacts, but it just went so fast, and so my brain wasn't able to register like, oh, that's such and such and such and such. So I'm gonna have to rewind and see those artifacts again. I did see Reverse Flash. I did see that, so that was something that kind of stuck. But again, I gotta rewatch it. And then look at cute little Nora, which was the cute. She's so cute. So it's Cicada. Cicada. Got it. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm really liking this. Interesting. The timeline has changed. As Nora had mentioned, that Cicada has come earlier. So then that's interesting. What has shifted? How did he come earlier into the timeline? Oh, and I love the references where they mentioned Supergirl couldn't stop him, the Legend, the Legions, and not even Green Arrow. Wow, that was cool reference. I'm just loving the DC universe. Hey! Okay, so I'm really loving that right now. Okay, and then of course, Sherloque Wells. But before that, the Andy Warhol Wells, he cracks me up. So from last season, if some of you were wondering, what the hell is she doing with that? You know, like when I was doing this, and then putting it in my pocket. So there was this one episode where, where Harry, he had lost his intelligence because of the thinker cap that he created, because he wanted to outthink the thinker with that device. So they went to then, the Hall of Wells, if I remember correctly, and that was Andy Warhol. And he was trying to test Harry, and that was like one of my favorite all-time scenes, because Tom Cavanaugh, like I said, he's my favorite actor. He is my favorite actor of The Flash, or like one of them, I think with the Arrowverse, he's definitely my favorite. He's just so versatile. He's hot. He's just so likable. I just feel like, if I was to hang out with him, we would just be like blah 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 blah. But he's just so versatile. I love it. I just love it. Oh man. Anyways, so with that one episode, he was just like, oh, he doesn't know, because he asked Harry this question and Harry couldn't answer it, and he's like, oh, he doesn't know, and then he was like telling Cisco to like be quiet. It's like, just put it in the box, put it in the bucket. I don't know. You have to look for that episode. It just really stuck. One of my favorite all-time scenes. All-time. Maybe I'll do a video on favorite all-time scenes, just because. Okay, so we are going to learn more about Cicada. No, Cicada. Damn it. I blanked out again.
Cannot rush excellence.
This is a waste of time. Thank you very much for coming, Cumberbatch.
I'm sure you would like it if I took my leave, right? Could have more time to recover from your recent outbreak.
What are you talking about?
And subcutaneous under-eye bruising, which indicates you've been crying, and flaky skin, which indicates dehydration, probably from alcohol consumption. Alcohol plus crying can only mean one thing: you have been dumped.
Oh!
Detective, I have not been dumped.
No, it's
It was a mutual decision, okay? Cynthia and I, we reached a decision together as a team.
Of course.
Okay, and I haven't been sobbing. In fact, I can't remember the last time I cried about it. Excuse me.
You're the resident speedster, I presume.
Who
Who favors stopping on his right heel? That from the wear and tear on your footwear is uneven, a trait that you have inherited from your father, although you do share a little bit more body language with your mother, who's been touching her left shoulder since I came around here. What are you hiding from me?
Excuse me? I'm not hiding anything.
Oh, no. Yes, you are, but what? I've touched it like something there and gone again, something removed, a tattoo, right? Yes. Perhaps from a former love.
Okay, you know what? I think that this Sherlock has proven himself and that we should start fighting Cicada.
Is my dad even really? Caitlin, your father is dead. And if you care about my feelings at all, you'll just let this be. Thanks, Mom. Pleasure as always.
Oh.
Don't become obsessed with the past. Your father had that flaw. It nearly led to his ruin, even before his death. I trust you know the way out.
Oh, is that how she tells her daughter goodbye?
I'm sorry we came all this way for no reason.
No, I'm impressed. Your mom is a really good liar.
David Hirsch.
Nora's plan might actually work. Or it will work.
Oh, there she goes.
Once inside, you should find a small booby trap.
I found it.
I want it.
No!
Here's the critical part. It's a decoy.
Why don't you listen to him first? And then go! Get up! Seriously, you cannot run the Flash.
That's so tough without your dagger, huh?
Not him. Decoy. What the hell? That's a seal? Or are they really going after Joe? What? Why does Cicada want Joe? Why? Why him? He was looking at Vi, but he was really looking at Joe. What is it about? Serious? Isaiah? So, just from listening, okay, so Sherloque Wells. So, I thought he was British, but he's French. I was trying to understand his accent. Either way, like I said, I love Tom Cavanaugh. I love him. And I just think he's just so fun. He just brings... So right now I'm feeling that the Flash is lighthearted right now. They're, putting some humor in it. Just trying to understand Sherlock Holmes. Iris had a tattoo of a former boyfriend, which Barry doesn't know about, so that was pretty funny. Ralph and Caitlin goes to visit Caitlin's mom, so I'm liking how they're advancing that storyline, and it gives Ralph something to do. I'm kind of wondering, do you think Ralph and Caitlin are going to have a little thing this season? I mean, he's a good-looking man, but the mom's definitely lying. I wonder what Ralph is going to uncover, and I'm hoping that they progress the storyline. So far, so good. It's entertaining. And I just have a strong suspicion that Sherlock Holmes is going to eat some humble pie.
Sherlock shows up and everybody swoons over his so-called master detectiveness. You were nice enough to invite me along, and I pushed you into that. And I'm really sorry.
Ralph, this thing you pushed me into gave me something I've never had before.
Your first felony?
No. Closure. It may not be pretty, but I finally know the truth. And that means everything. So for my buck, you're the best detective a girl could ask for.
Her powers.
All this and not even a scream. You've experienced pain before, but not more than me.
No, she's no. No, that's what he wants.
No!
It took Cisco.
Well, before you give up, what kind of trees?
What?
In the forest, what kind of trees? Ask him.
Cisco, what kind of trees are they?
I don't know. I'm in a forest.
What kind of trees, little one?
Pine tree.
Good.
I think some of them have pointy leaves.
Pointy. Ash trees, of course. All right, now I need you to hold your breath.
What? Why?
Because I need to heal the forest, so... Crickets. You hear this? Are similar as field crickets. They live in the soil. Anyway, cross-reference field crickets with a high concentration, pine trees, ash trees in an open field, and you have...
Cottonwoods. On my way. time to hone your skills, Nora. You can't just skip rungs on the ladder and jump right to the big stuff. That's not how it works. Take a moment. Think before you act. Fix the problem the right way.
I got it. I can fix this. I've thought this through. I won't mess it up this time. I promise. I trust you.
Oh, see?
Go.
Go. Ooh.
All these years that Central City spent defending metas instead of ending them. Those days end now. Starting with you.
Nice.
Use this.
Hey, Michael Myers! Dampen this!
Michael Myers. Warning.
Cisco's gone.
What? What? What?
Cisco. He's alive. He's alive.
No, where's Nora?
Sorry. Your daughter. She remembered there's more than one way to open a break.
Figured Cicada wouldn't give up until Vibe was dead, so we gave him what he wanted.
Thanks, fangirl. You saved my life.
It's almost like you're really dead.
Yeah. I almost really was.
And then maybe after we could help you move into the loft. I know you've been kind of cooped up here, and now that Sherloque is gonna need a place to stay, I thought you could crash with us.
I think it's a great idea.
Okay, thanks. Thanks.
What about his mom?
Fingerpapers. Okay.
She didn't even say thank you to her mom.
I think it could be just a thing to bring you two closer together.
My dad wasn't really the letter writing type. I feel like he would have found some other way to tell me.
No luck with work notes.
No, I mean, these molecular models are gibberish. There's gaps everywhere, and some of these compounds don't even exist. It's like his mind was the first to go. But maybe I should just listen to my mom and forget about the past.
Well, you left this behind. Sometimes the past is worth remembering.
Thank you.
I knew it. Caitlin's
They don't exist because they're not supposed to.
Caitlin, come find me. much that... Oh, I'm already mad at
This
the
is all I
mom.
can remember.
Hello, Orlin.
Orlin?
Any progress?
She's not coming out of it. Let me see it. It's not healing.
Doesn't matter.
You can't keep doing this. You have to stop.
Not until I'm finished.
Yeah, you've traveled back into all these great moments of your parents' lives, right? Some wonderful, some dangerous. No, it's not as dangerous as punching a falling satellite, right? And yet, that is the moment when you made the decision to act, altering the course of history forever. That decision. Did you come to it on your own? Of course you did. Right? No, of course you did. Your excess. The temptation was too much, I'm sure.
It was.
Violet, please. Forgive me, I have a dinner to go to. Right?
She's hiding something. Who's she working with? He's gonna try and figure her out. It's a really good action scene. Still kind of wondering, why Joe? Why Joe? And I love the fact that they utilized Cecile. So Cecile was able to hear Joe's thoughts and be able to alert Cecile was able to hear Joe's thoughts, see for herself, and alert the Flash team. So that was really good. I like that scene. I love how they utilize Cecile. Again, I was wondering, where's Cecile? Where's the baby? Okay, so there's that piece. But the torture scene, I didn't buy it for some reason. With Cicada, with Chris Klein, with his dagger, and he's poking Joe and stuff. It's supposed to be torture, but for some reason, I wasn't sold on it. I don't know. Just didn't buy it. Okay. So there's that piece, and then Vibe shows up, and then, so it's true, okay, death of Vibe. So he technically died, but he's still alive. But then Nora was really smart as far as getting him to breach a different way, and then separating him from his clothes. That was pretty cool. So I liked how Nora utilized the wisdom that Barry had given her to just stop, think, pause, really think of a good plan before you act. So that was actually really good. And how I liked how Iris says, I trust you. So then that was really good. I really liked that mother-daughter, team up. Barry, when he doesn't have his powers, he doesn't fight very well. So, Barry, you gotta take fighting lessons or something. You gotta go to the gym and bulk up, honey. You gotta bulk up. That's what I'm thinking. But that was a really good forest scene. And then with Sherlock Wells, with the fact that, he was actually utilizing the senses that Vibe was, was talking about. He was like saying, what kind of trees are there? The sounds. That was pretty cool. That was really cool. So, he's going to have to pay them all back. So that's how he's going to be there the whole season. Okay, I'll live with it. But I also kind of like the fact that he's going to try and figure Nora out. So it's interesting. It's kind of interesting how Sherloque Wells, he's going to be uncovering layers that, and he's probably going to be lifting up, things and stuff that's been hidden for quite some time. So I think that's actually like a really cool development that it's like, okay, I can buy into it. We can go this whole season. There's always that Cisco and a Wells, banter. So I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, Ralph and Caitlin. Again, I like the team up. And he was very sweet to Caitlin. And I don't know. I kind of like them together. I think it's time. Caitlin hasn't had a boyfriend in a while. But why not Ralph? Why not Ralph? And I was right. So that periodic table, it does come into play. She was able to figure out, and he is alive, and so she knows it. So that's pretty good. Chris Klein got to see Cicada. What's his name? Orlin. That's his name. Orlin. Just as he is as a father, and he is. So, what kind of doctor is she for him to know that, he is also somewhat of a meta? That's what I understand. I don't know. So overall, I think it's good, and we can definitely tell Nora's hiding something. Nora still hasn't come up, to be the truth. So I kind of like the fact that Sherlock Holmes is going to try and figure out, and so that we can really know more about the story. And could Sherloque Wells also figure out how Barry vanished with that storyline? I think he's going to be very integral as far as trying to conjugate that. Okay. Okay, everybody. I just want to say thank you so much for the people who commented. I'm going to give you a shout out, but you know what? I love the fact that you educate me. I do. I mean, I don't know too much about comics. I'm learning as I go, and I love the storyline, but I love the fact that you out there, I pose a question out and you educate me. You teach me a lot of things, about the different characters and Cicada. And so I got some really good information. It's the same thing like when I'm watching Supergirl. A lot of people, you guys are telling me who the Agent of Liberty is and his backstory. So I really appreciate it. So keep doing that. I like to learn. So I'm learning from you all. Okay, it's time for some shout outs. All right. Killa Sean 89, hello, how you doing? Point Dexter, Stir Crazy Jumper Z, Ignacio Garcia, Alex Pratt, Amp Dog 2, Augusta Tufts, Gaming FLV, the AR, Olivia Rogers, Juan Rivera, Nefarious Archer, and I want to say a hello to Michael Payne. I know who you are. And you asked me a question, think about which is my favorite DC show. For right now, it is Arrow. I'm really loving the Arrow. I don't do a reaction for Arrow because it's later at night. It takes me a while to edit, but I am loving Arrow, hands down. Okay, don't even get me started with DC movies but I do love Wonder Woman. All right, everyone. So, hey, we've got next week is coming up. And so, please, if you want to come visit me on my Instagram page or Facebook, you can find me on Watch Jocelyn RP channel. Halloween is coming. I'm going to be putting out my Halloween costume on my Instagram page. I'm super excited. Won't tell you because it's a secret. But I'm really excited about that. Okay, so I will see you all later. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Bye.